Karen destroyed my garden. Now she's trapped in a thorny forest. Some people say revenge is a dish best served cold. I say it's best served overgrown, thorn-covered, and blooming at full sun. So when Karen destroyed my garden, I didn't yell. I didn't sue. I let Mother Nature do the talking. My name's Sam Torres, 41 landscape designer, lover of native flora, and accidental neighborhood villain, according to the Willowbrook HOA. I moved into the corner lot for one reason: the sunlight. I had dreams of a drought-tolerant, pollinator-friendly paradise milkweed, lavender, sage, coral honeysuckle, not just a garden, a little ecosystem. I submitted my plans to the HOA just to be nice. Got radio silence. So I started planting. Within 2 months, my yard was alive. Butterflies, hummingbirds, bees the good kind. Neighbors started walking by just to smell the air. One kid called it the fairy jungle. I even added a winding stone path and a handmade bench under a magnolia tree. Then one morning, I woke up to buzzing, but not the good kind. Lawn crews, chainsaws, weed trimmers, and Karen, clipboard in hand, smiling. I ran outside in a panic, my coneflowers torn out. The milkweed mulched. Even the monarch cocoon I'd been watching. "Gone," I shouted. "What are you doing?" Karen said. "We're correcting unauthorized landscaping. Your yard doesn't reflect the community standard." I said, "This was approved by silence." "You never replied." She said, "Silence isn't consent. We're restoring harmony." They left a single note taped to my mailbox. "Violation corrected. Do not replant." I stood in the wreckage, gloves in one hand, crushed marigold in the other. And I made a decision. If she thought my garden was unruly before, she had no idea what wild looked like. The next day, I went to work, removed the lawn, stopped mowing, ordered every aggressive native vine, shrub, and thorn-producing plant I could legally grow. In 6 months, the yard transformed. Not into a garden, into a forest. Walls of Carolina rose, rows of blackberries, towering sunflowers forming a visual barricade. Even a few strategically placed Jerusalem thorns, gorgeous, tough, and basically living barbed wire. And here's the kicker. It was 100% legal under the updated Certified Wildlife Habitat Program, which I registered for and got certified by the state. Once I had that plaque in the ground, the HOA's ability to interfere vanished. But I wasn't done. I opened a little walking path again, just wide enough for curious visitors. Karen, of course, couldn't resist. One morning, I saw her step in, clipboard in hand, trying to take photos, probably looking for new violations. 10 feet in, she brushed past a rose vine. 20 feet in, she was surrounded. Vines, briars, black-eyed Susans taller than she was. She panicked, turned left, thorns, right humming bees and a low branch. Tried to backtrack and tripped over a garden toad statue. She called out, "Hello, is someone there? I need help." I stood at the edge, pruning shears in hand, sipping lemonade. "You seem lost," I said. "I can't get out." "Then I suggest you stop trespassing." Karen, eventually, she made it out, hair tangled, shirt snagged, pride in tatters. She filed a complaint. I responded with my certification documents, wildlife exemptions, and a statement: any attempt to remove native habitat will be considered destruction of an ecologically protected zone under State Code 43.7b. Karen. She quit the board. Her replacement loves butterflies. Now my yard is famous. Kids call it the secret garden. Adults call it Karen's maze. And me, I just call it home. Call to action. Was Sam's nature-powered revenge justified? Have you ever been bulldozed by an HOA and found a beautiful way to fight back? Share your story, because sometimes the best fences aren't fences, they're forests. The end.